Well, we're here with our good friend Christina Hitchcock, and Christina, you know, this time of year we're always like craving comfort food, you know, something simple, something good with all of our favorite foods. And I think you've kind of discovered something that's like perfect.
Oh, Jackie, this is my son's favorite recipe. I swear he asks for this every single week. We're making chicken spaghetti.
Ooh,
right? So it's,
love chicken, love spaghetti.
Right? Let's put it all together in a nice creamy sauce with some cheese. It's perfect.
Great.
And the best part is it's an easy to do dinner that you can even make ahead of time if you want.
I love it. That's what we can always count on you for. Delicious and easy.
Easy. All about the ease.
Yep.
So the first thing we need to do is get our chicken ready. So here I have 2 chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. I'm just gonna season them up with my all-purpose seasoning. So I'm gonna do both sides. Nice generous coating. Now you can also use rotisserie chicken for this. You can use leftover chicken. That's what's great about it. You don't always have to start from scratch. So I'm going to place these on a foil-lined baking sheet, just so we clean up easier, right?
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
if there's one thing we don't like worse than cooking sometimes, it's the dishes.
True.
And I'm just going to roast these in a 350-degree oven, 15-20 minutes until the internal temperature is 165.
All right, sounds good.
Step 2, we're gonna get the spaghetti going. So I have a pot, as you can see from the steam,
Yes.
of boiling salted water. I'm going to use a box of spaghetti. You could use whole wheat if you prefer. Now what I like to do is break the spaghetti into thirds, and depending on the chunk you take,
How strong you are,
how
right?
strong you have to be, right? So I'm gonna do that one in half.
All right. It's probably easier in a casserole type situation to have it like
To
that,
have
right?
smaller bites, yeah. So we're gonna get that back on and we're gonna cook it according to the package directions. And while that's going, we'll work on the next step.
All right, sounds good.
So now we're going to start our sauce. So we're going to add some butter, get that melted over like medium-high heat. All good things start with butter.
Yes, that's the truth.
And then to that, we're going to add some diced onions.
What was it, like maybe 1 onion or 2 onions?
Yeah, this is 1 onion.
Okay.
So all we want to do here, we're not really looking for color, we're just looking to soften it. Okay, so our onions are softening up nicely. We're going to add some garlic. Now we add this kind of at the last minute because we don't want it to burn. So I have 2 to 3 cloves here, and you can adjust that based on your taste.
Gotcha.
And we're just going to toss it around here until we start to smell it. So like 30 seconds, and then that's good.
Okay.
So I can smell it. So now to this, we're going to add our favorite cream soups, right? We're gonna add 2 of them. We have the cream of chicken, a classic for a casserole, comfort food.
Yes.
And then we're going to add a cream of mushroom.
Okay.
So to that, we're gonna add a can of diced tomatoes. Now, if you wanna zip it up a little bit, add the Rotel. It has like diced chilies in it. So that will add a little bit more zip to it.
Okay.
So the last thing we're going to add in here is some pasta water. So I reserved about a cup from the spaghetti, and that just has the starch in it. So it makes for a nice,
Like thick, right?
Yep,
Okay.
a nice creamy sauce. And I'm making this right in the same pan I'm gonna bake it in.
Oh,
so you can do that if you have an oven safe skillet or pan big enough to hold this, or we could just transfer it to a casserole dish, whichever you find easier.
All right. All right, we're getting closer.
Yep, we have all our components here, so we just have to do some last minute prep on them. So I'm just going to cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces.
All right.
Like I said, it works great no matter what kind of chicken you use. Okay, so our chicken is cut up. I'm just going to transfer this all into our sauce.
Yep.
Then we have our cooked spaghetti, so we'll just transfer all of that in there. So I like to kind of try to start mixing it as I'm adding it, so it's not all
So you're not just letting it sit on the
at
top
one
like
time.
that.
Yeah. All right, that's looking good.
It looks great,
Now, if your
Christina.
sauce doesn't look thick enough, add a little bit more of that pasta water. Because remember, we
Okay,
saved
yes.
that, we added it before.
Yep.
I always
Okay.
reserve, you know, a full measuring cup full, and then I can just add it as I need it. Last couple things, I'm going to season this with some of my all-purpose seasoning. And then we're going to add cheese.
Oh,
right?
come on.
Everything's
Can it get any better?
Right? Better. So I just have some cheddar here that I shredded. So this is looking good. We're gonna pop this into the oven. Remember, everything is cooked in here, so we just have to warm it all through.
yeah, that's right.
So about 20, 25 minutes until it's heated through, and then we can dig in.
Sounds great. It's right out of the oven, looking good.
It is piping hot. So I'm going to scoop you up some.
Oh my gosh, look at
Cheese
this.
melts so nice.
This looks fabulous.
You can see why it's Joey's favorite.
I could see why.
Make sure you have a little bit of everything in there.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Wow, that is so good. The sauce is creamy. It's delicious. I could taste the hint of garlic. I could see why it's Joey's favorite.
And the leftovers are fantastic too.
Why don't you tell everybody how they can get the recipe and a little bit more about your blog?
Sure. So my website, itisakeeper.com. I have this recipe for chicken spaghetti and hundreds more of quick and easy recipes that anyone can make.
Excellent. Thank you. Why don't you grab a plate and join me? This is so good. Thanks
I will.
so much, Christina.
My pleasure.